Hi Gemini, how are you guys doing this morning? This reading is for February 2020 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers who would like to try to get into the head of their Gemini. As always guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. You'll know if I'm talking to you. This is part of your story. If it does resonate, blah-de-blah. You know the spiel by now, I'm sure. If it does resonate, hit me up in the comments down below. I love connecting with you guys. It's the best part of the gig. It truly is. And if it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your moon and ascendant signs. That's usually in the description box below, or you can Google it. And all that happy horse shit, right? So, Gemini, February 2020 for you. To be completely honest, I have been trying to connect with your energy for over a day now, at least, to do your reading. And I've been a little indecisive about it, and I see why, because a lot of what's coming out for you guys happens to be the same energy, is indecisiveness. In your pre-shuffle meditation, there was, and it's already come out here as well, there was the Hangman, literally these first three cards, the Hangman, the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, what else, the Son and Daughter of Pentacles kept coming out a lot, and the regular Rider-Waite, that would be the Page and the Knight. So you could definitely be connecting with Piscean energy or with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Empress, Sun, the Empress and the Justice card, so it could be connecting with a Libra or a Taurus as well. So the Sun just jumped out, and that popped out a few times. Leo as well. So I'm feeling this, especially with the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Hangman energy, that is complete, waiting, stagnation, maybe a little bit of confusion, Gemini, about what to decide exactly, especially with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups paired. 4 more cards, please, for my lovely Geminis. Oh, I seen it. Tower card, yes. I feel like that's already come to pass, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. Well, isn't that what we do? I'm sorry, I make notes sometimes. I'm a dork. Oh yes, the Ace, so sevens was prevalent, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, and as well as the Star card and Ace of Swords, which have not come out thus far, but that was, I think you guys getting honest after this period of indecision and not really knowing either what job to choose, what maybe between different houses, between not different partners, but choosing if you were gonna stay or go within a certain situation, Gemini. But I feel like in the end, especially with Star card jumping out, you're going to figure it out a lot sooner than you think, if you haven't already by the time that you watch this reading. The Hierophant just jumped out, so I definitely see you guys connecting with some Taurian energy, for sure. Geminis and Tauruses, I feel like, always are connecting. 2 more cards, please. But definitely heavy Piscean energy, too, here. As soon as I say that, the Father of Cups jumps out. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 1 more card, please. Oh, asking you shall receive, dang. Oh, okay. 4 of Pentacles. And so, bottom of the deck, you have both Pisces majors here and the Father of Cups. So, usually I see the Page of Cups a little more like Piscean energy. And the King of Cups more Cancerian, and the Queen of Cups more Scorpionic energy. And I guess Pisces, might be more of the night. But, anywho, we have the Father of Cups here that represents him, or Pisces as well. So, yeah, definitely some water sign action going on here for you Geminis, Pisceans, Taurus, Leo is here. So let's check out the bottom of the deck, check out the spread on my badass paint pour I did with my boyfriend. It's like Rasta colored. You won't be able to see it though, the whole thing. Kind of cover it, but it's pretty badass, just so you know. Alright, let's go. The bottom of the deck is the moon card, like I said. Heavy Piscean energy coming through for you guys. And I thought to myself, I said is our Pisces and Gemini opposites? And then I figured out that actually you guys' opposite is Sag. So, but for some reason that came to mind when I was, you know, shuffling and trying to figure out y'all's situation this month, or whatnot, you know. So we have the moon card here. The moon card is about, you know, it's about using your intuition. I tell air signs this all the time, that they're super intuitive, and I feel like they are more apt to shut it down quicker than some of the other signs. But you guys are always fucking right. That's what's so annoying about it, is that, you know, you're very intuitive, but you shut it down sometimes. The moon card is also about paying attention to your dreams. It's about, you know, for me, it's about using the light of the moon to illuminate your path instead of letting other people use it against you to throw shade on something that they don't want you to see necessarily, Gemini. But, again, the sun and the moon in the same spread. Did you guys get that last? No, Scorpio got it for January. But, anyway, the moon card, can be a very lovely card. Yes, it can be about secrets, can be about a situation that isn't presenting itself completely yet, you know, or you feel nervous because of, you know, an unknown factor, which would make sense with what I was saying first about the indecisive vibe I was getting for y'all. So check out the spread, and then just give me 1 second to check it out, and do what we do. Can you guys see that all right? Alright, Gemini. Let's see what's going on here. Holy, 7 minutes already. Alright. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 majors, 2 court cards. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 4, 7. Alright, so I feel like this indecisiveness I was picking up on before could be a little bit of past or passing energy, Gemini, okay? So this is what I'm seeing. We have here the Two of Pentacles. This is inevitable change. This is trying to strike a balance, negotiation. Usually within yourself, like I always equate it with, like, you know, list making and like compare and contrast, the seesaw effect, you know. The Seven of Cups, which is very much like the moon card, because it's about, you know, a little bit of mystique, but it's also about offers that don't come to fruition, because someone is not manipulating you, but they're like kind of sugarcoating the situation. They're, you know, for instance, like you are applying for a new job, and, you know, this boss promises this, that, and the other thing, and then you get in there and you're working, and it's like you're not getting the money that you were promised, and you're not getting the days off that you were promised. You know, just what this person is saying to you is bullshit. They're blowing smoke up your ass. But, you know, with the Seven of Cups, we can also be doing that to ourselves, too. We can be looking at a situation that, you know, someone is totally possessive, Four of Pentacles, you know, they are toxic, not good for us, but we're like, hey, it's okay, you know. Usually Geminis are not really like that. Usually, you guys kind of see what time it is when it comes to the way that people are treating you. Sometimes a little defensively also, I might add, but, I'm just kidding. But, and you have the Hangman here. This is about stagnation, too. So I feel like you guys were hung up for a little while, you know, about, I just felt like, about trusting the people around you. You know, you were hung up about who you could trust, who really is there for you, who is blowing smoke up your ass, as I love to say with the Seven of Cups card. And you need to look at your situation, Gemini, from another perspective. Okay? Duality, the twins, you guys are like, that's your jam, you know what I mean? Like, and if you're feeling stuck, and if you're feeling stagnant, with the Hangman energy, not only look at your situation from another perspective, but also like know that the universe is seeing that you're, you know, kind of like trying to do this internal work, and that, you know, if you feel like you've been sacrificing a lot, you know, that your just due will come. It just, you know, the universe has a good sense of humor, and it comes at the time that it comes. You know what I mean? So, if this is past energy or passing, and this could be current, there could have been a tower moment where you really called out what the fuck was going on. You saw the writing on the wall, if you will. You know, there is this, again, Four of Pentacles, 5 here. And I definitely feel like this could have been connecting with the water sign, Father of Cups. Usually the Father of Cups, very stable king or father. Emotionally, he definitely communicates heart over head instead of head over heart. Like, whereas you guys, the air signs, you guys more go at things from a logical standpoint, like mind over heart. You know, head over heart is how you would make a decision. But that's why people trust you in times of, like, you know, when the shit's hitting the fan. Like, they'll call you because you guys can, like, logically look at a situation and be helpful that way. Whereas, like, you know, I'm water sign, I'm not throwing any shade, like, but we get very emotionally wrapped up into things, especially Piscean energy. They're very sensitive. But if it was with this, or there's also, so that could be the king, that's the one in your orbit. You guys were also getting a lot of the daughter and son of Pentacles. So I'm also looking at this as a standpoint as like the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. So what does the Page and Knight do? The Page brings in a new opportunity, like a golden egg, an investment, you know, a new situation to do with anything tangible and earthly, like a job, property, again, investing, maybe stocks for some of you guys. But like, picture like the goose holding the golden egg for some reason I'm thinking of right now for you guys. But something had to come down. Something that was holding you back, something that was stifling you, had to come down before that new, creative, passionate, beautiful, forth-moving, positive situation could come through. Ace of Wands, okay? Actually, I was wrong. The daughter is more like the Page, but she was coming out a lot in your meditative session. The Sun is more like the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles kind of gets us through the droll parts of life, through the day-to-day rigmarole, if you will. He's the slowest moving of the Knights, but he's very steady. He is to be counted on. In this deck, the Son of Pentacles is a little shy, but very dedicated, very loyal friend. More like he and the Daughter of Pentacles are more of behind-the-scenes type of people than, you know, on stage. They're like the boom techs and shit, you know what I mean? But anyway, that could be you needing the grounding of someone like that around you to be able to take this unsteady foundation down, you know, and look at it for what it really is, you know. I was saying that Ace of Swords coming in, looking at the situation for what it is, Gemini, and being able to let go of somebody that could potentially be holding you back. Some of you guys, Gemini, could be going into, like, hear me out, you could be going into school, or you could be going into a different trade, because with the Hierophant here paired with the Ace of Wands, that is just showing this new, beautiful opportunity, or passionate opportunity, creative opportunity. Now, The Hierophant is about a thirst for knowledge in this deck. He's not as much about, like, conformity and the institution of marriage and things like that. In this deck, he's more about, like, either seeking a mentor or becoming a mentor to someone. But I feel like for some of you guys, this is, like, directly, like, just the thirst to learn something new. Like, the call to be creative. You know what I mean? And especially this pair is very nice for that meaning. So, like, if you guys are unhappy is what I'm saying, and you're indecisive, and you're feeling stagnant about, especially, like, a job for you guys, you know, you can take down your castle, you know, and build it back up. It might take a little while, you know, brick by brick, or, you know, you may have a hand, but ultimately, what does Alan Watts say? Basically, you're working to a job you hate to live a life that you don't enjoy. And it's stupid, he says. I would rather live a short life that was well lived than a long life full of nothing, basically. Or I'll have to look it up, but Alan Watts, great guy. Anywho, Gemini, I'm rambling, surprise. You guys, I feel like, and this isn't just for February, as you know, these readings are like, you know, they're not linear, time's not linear, but I feel like this is going to take you guys into spring. This is something that you will have to look forward to, you know, getting out of the depths of winter. So yes, this reading is for February, but I want to say, like, this energy could carry through until, like, let's say April, you know. And then here comes the sun. The sun has the power to outshine any negative card in the reading, you know, any negative vibe that may be going on. This is Leo's energy. Leo rules the heart, by the way. I felt the need to say that, don't know why. But, like, look at this. It's just, like, everything exploding from the inside out in this card. Like, I've never thought of this before, but this could be, like, something that's just dying to, like, get out of you, Gemini, you know? In a positive way, in a non-pervy way, friends. Let's keep it, you know, PG-13. Yeah, right. Hey, I clicked the, this is not for kids button, so, no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Gemini, I feel like you guys don't really take too long to figure out, where the fuck you're going, you know what I mean? So, I don't see this, if this is resonating with you, I don't see this, sticky, indecisive, you know, confusing energy happening for very long. So, and I feel like, you know, maybe some of you might really come out on the other side, like, with a totally different game plan. You know what I mean? And that's beautiful. So, I'm super stoked, guys, because about a year or so ago, I lost the first oracle deck I ever had, and it was called the Wicca deck. And I finally found it online. I literally looked for quite a while. It's the same exact deck, it just has a different name, and it's slightly packaged different. The cards are a little bigger, but it's the same exact cards, same exact interpretations. It is by Sally Morningstar, and it is the Witch's Oracle, but I'm probably going to still call it the Wicca deck. Because that's what I got it as. It's my very first Oracle deck ever. Again, I lost it, kind of, and that really bummed me out for a long time, because this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. And I know I say that about all my decks, but I'm really especially connected to this one, and obviously my Wild Unknown. But I'm very excited to be able to use it again. So we're going to pull from the Wicca deck for you and see if there's any, you know, patterns right there, I believe. Talks of what we were talking about. Any validating messages for you all, or any new ones coming through? Universe Source, please give me a chance to be your conduit to give Gemini any extra messages they may need to hear right now for the approximate time of February 2020. so new. Oh, this is my favorite card in the deck on the bottom of the deck. It's Cloak, Camouflage. This literally, one of the lines in the interpretation is, on the road to enlightenment, there are thieves wanting what you have. Shit, I fucked it up. On the road to enlightenment, yeah, there are thieves basically wanting what you have, and that you must move quietly and cloak your intentions at this time. Weird. Black Cat is right behind it, and that is also about people around you not having your best intentions at heart. I hope I get that card for you because I love reading the whole quote. They're very short, like paragraph interpretations, but they're pretty. Oh, and these cards also do not, okay, you want to come out? This one always cracks me up. I'm sorry, I'm a child. This is 33, the Horned God or Life Force. I'm sorry, just look at that card. It's not even about what you think. It always cracks me up. There is, you don't read these cards in reversal or upright. There is a high note and a low note, and you, as the viewer somewhere energetically, know, in between, like, that scale where you are, so, just so you know. Okay, one more shuffle. Alright, please give me one more card, at least for my Geminis. This one, 20 minutes, not bad. 1 to 2, if you please. S'il vous plaît. Okay. You want to come out? Let's see if anybody else does. They're so slick still. Alright, this one, ooh. Oh, who got this? Taurus got this too. This card's amazing. It's Owl, Wisdom Keeper. It's freaking awesome. Ooh, and that talks about navigating some dark nights of the soul. I believe I didn't say that, but I was, what was I saying in the beginning of your reading? I know I didn't say that, but for some reason that's striking me as something I'm going to say. Okay, what do we got here? Interesting. This is when I first cut the deck. This is a card that was cut. 28 spiders. Patterns being the keyword. This art's just beautiful. Alright, so let's see what these guys have to say for y'all. I'm definitely going to have to go back to memorizing these cards because I'm super psyched about getting them back. And the meanings are very cut and dry, you know. Relatable. Alright, so we have here this dude, the Horned God, Life Force. So, if the Horned God appears, your desires may be out of balance. That's what I was kind of saying about Two of Pentacles, like the balancing act. You may be feeling the need to seek more genuine joy and deeper connectedness in your life by freeing emotions and inhibitions. See? But life is not always about having a good time. You must be responsible and committed too. Telling a Gemini that's not very fun. They don't want to hear that shit. The Horned God reminds us that we need to give thanks for what we receive, to celebrate life. If you are stressed or unwell, he indicates that you may need a time to be natural, to be yourself. If it seems that your life is not your own, reintegrate yourself with those who support and affirm who you would like to be. Let go. That is very similar to what we were talking about with the, you know, people around you not even good intent, blowing smoke up your ass, trying to cover, you know, their intentions. So the high note to this card is fun and celebration are indicated, and the low note is find what makes you truly happy. So instead of reading these cards in reverse or upright, she puts like an energetic scale that you yourself should know where about, you know, if this is resonating, where you are in that, you know what I mean? Okay, and then we have Wisdom Keeper, Owl. This card's pretty badass. Owl shows that your life direction has led you to some places of wisdom and understanding, and that you are or have been successfully navigating through your way through some of the dark nights of the soul. That's pretty profound, Gemini, because it says that you're successfully navigating your way through it. You're being advised to spend time in silence, away from the crowd. That's what all those sevens are. You guys kept getting 7 of this, 7 of that, 7 of that. That's introspection. That's going within. Keeping to your own counsel. You're being advised to spend some time in silence, away from the crowd, so that you may make a very personal decision about your life path. Boom. There you go. Trust. Owl is watching and guiding your soul to its rightful place in the universe. So trust the process. If you are asking a question of the cards, the answer is to navigate your way carefully. Don't be tempted to hold on to something just because it's there. Fucking 4 of Pentacles. Expect there to be a death of the old around. All will still be well. Beautiful. The high note is watch, wait, and be wise. And the low note is love your fears to lighten the shadows. Interesting. There used to be a chakra related with all these cards and stuff too. Don't do that, apparently. Okay, and 28 we have spider here, and then I will bid you all adieu. Come on. Alright. This one's very short and sweet. Spider, patterns. Patterns in your life are revealed now so that you can consciously create what you want from this point onward. That's what we're freaking talking about, people. Situations that have been a little sticky, I know I used that word too, for you are passing, and you no longer have to feel trapped by anyone or anything. With a new sense of freedom, you can move forward with the threads that have personal meaning. These let you build designs that catch light and weave a life web that supports your real dreams. Awesome. The high note is joys of creating your own reality. Those are the threads. And the low note is challenge issues of control and manipulation. Interesting, Gemini. Very interesting. And remember I said not quite manipulation, but people trying to punk you. People trying to, kind of take advantage and, like you don't know what's going on, Yeah, don't you hate that? And people, insult your... And that's not even an ego thing, but insulting your intelligence. It's like, I see you, I see what you're doing there. Again, you know what? I have to freaking do it. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta do it. Because this is my very favorite card of the deck, and it's coming to the bottom of it 3 times now in your shuffles. So, they're short anyway. This card's just badass. Cloak. Maybe somebody needs to hear it. Cloak signifies a time to hold yourself and your ideas with care, and to proceed with caution, not revealing yourself or your intentions to others too soon. Observe and weigh up whether to speak or to be silent, to act or to wait. Things are germinating and require the right attention, as it is all not quite in place for the complete picture to emerge. This is the fucking part I love. There are many thieves on the road to enlightenment who may well be looking for what you have to give. Move invisibly, cloaking your future plans. How badass is that? Be patient. All will soon be in place for revelation. Whatever you need to progress will be signposted clearly. Learn how to read and trust these signs. Freaking love that card. The high note is the wise one in you knows when to maintain silence. And the low note is watch, observe, and wait. Gemini, I hope that, reached some of you out there and helped you out a little bit. As always, I'm approaching 1,000 subscribers, and I'm super excited about it, just for different reasons. It's like a small goal I have. I don't usually do goals. And you can go live off your mobile device then, and I think YouTube traffics you a little more, so I can just get out there to more people. It's just, the whole thing's really awesome. So for those of you that have already subscribed for the past few years, or even a week, thank you so much. I love you guys. I do. And if you haven't, you could, I hate this part. I hate doing this part. I cut it out of the total intro I used to say. But if you like it, subscribe. Check it out. And if you are subscribed, maybe tell a friend. That'd be really awesome. Gemini, you guys, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful February. And, by the next time I see you, hopefully it's closer to springtime. Yay! Gemini, as always, namaste. Thank you. Thank you, guys.